It's my one life, and I give it everything I got. I am music. I am sports. I am the culture. Here's a quick news break with yours truly. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. Taliaferro. Please make sure you're following your boy. It's on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. And guess what? They're all at is Mr. Taliaferro. I really appreciate the love. Hopefully you won a gift card from me over the last few days. Small token of appreciation if you've been following your boy on Twitter at is Mr. Taliaferro. Now, I want to start this news break off with the ladies. All right, shout out to Queens, Keisha Cole and Ashanti for holding it down last night. They showed up and showed out on Verzuz. At the peak of that bad boy, the two had over 1.1 million people on IG Live during their Verzuz battle, and obviously with platforms like Apple streaming it as well. I know that's how I watched the Verzuz battle. Obviously, we don't know how big that number got. It took a while for the battle to get started as both of the queens were running a little bit late. But once they got into their bag, We saw an appearance from OT Genesis, who came out to perform Love with Keisha Cole. They squashed the beef that they had in the past, or whatever you want to call it. Y'all let me know in the comment box below, what did you think of the Verzuz battle between Keisha Cole and Ashanti? If you had a winner, let me know. I was in and out of the battle. From what I saw, it looked like Ashanti just was the more cool, calm, collective person within the battle. She seemed to have a composure more. She seemed to be more even keel. And my fiance tells me that, Keisha Cole, her pitch was off, and with some of the things that she was singing in regards to performing some of her records live, and Ashanti's was not. So I'm going to say Ashanti won the battle. Obviously, it's just music. It's all subjective, but y'all let me know in the comment box below who y'all think won the Verzuz battle between Ashanti and Keisha Cole. I'm glad it finally happened, and I'm glad it's finally over. Let's keep it moving on with Kodak Black, aka Bill Capri. He is officially free. He was released a couple days ago following the pardon from former President Donald Trump. Kodak is not only appreciative to Trump and his team, but he's appreciative to everybody out there that rocked out with him. He said, I want to thank the President Trump for his commitment to justice reform and shortening my sentence. I also want to thank everyone for their support and love. It means more than you will ever know. I want to continue giving back, learning, and growing. All right. So Kodak now has to turn his attention to another fight that he has. This dates back to a 2016 rape case in South Carolina. The rapper was indicted in South Carolina on a felony charge of first-degree criminal sexual conduct, and prosecutors are telling TMZ they still plan on pressing the case against Kodak until he cops a plea deal or there is a trial. Ed Clements, he is the 12th Circuit solicitor in Florence County. He's saying their pending case against Kodak has been disrupted because of COVID. Jury trials are suspended and there's no court date scheduled, but prosecutors still want to aggressively go after the Project Baby. It is worth noting that Trump commuting Kodak's sentence for a federal crime has no impact on state cases. Again, that is a state case that Kodak has in South Carolina. Prosecutors in South Carolina claim Kodak forced himself on an 18-year-old woman in a hotel room after a February 2016 concert, allegedly raping her and biting her neck and her right breast. That is the latest on that one. If you're Kodak and your team, look, you celebrate today. It was a big deal finding a way out of prison and an unexpected pardon. Like, it's not like a couple years ago Kodak ever thought that, number one, he'd be locked up for lying on a gun application, but after that, he'd be pardoned by the President of the United States, right? So this was an unfortunate case that came out of nowhere, but it also was a pardon that came out of nowhere as well. So if you're Kodak, you celebrate today. Just happy to be outside of them walls. You come up with a game plan because you have quite the fight coming your way in South Carolina as he is fighting a rape case. Now, as President Trump, or former President Donald Trump, pardoned some, including some from the rap community, some people did not get a pardon. And one of those people that did not get a pardon was Master P's brother, C. Murder. Boosie went to his Twitter account to express his displeasure with C. Murder not getting a pardon. He said everybody can get a pardon but C. Murder. That's BS. He's an innocent man. 20 years. I'm pissed the F off today. I don't want to talk to anybody today, so don't call. Thanks. C. Murda's family, rap fans, and other entertainment figures like Kim Kardashian and Monica have been lobbying for his release. If you don't remember, C. Murda is currently serving life in prison for his hand in the murder of a 16-year-old Steve Thomas. C. Murda's case and guilt came into question when two key witnesses at his trial recanted their statements, claiming they were pressured to testify against C. Murda by the police. C is now hoping to get a new trial since he was not pardoned by Donald Trump. A fake story went out about Tory Lanez beating his case, and Megan Thee Stallion is not happy about it. If you remember correctly, Tory Lanez is about to head to trial in the foreseeable future for allegedly shooting Megan Thee Stallion back in 2020 last summer. So Megan went clean off when this fake story hit the forefront. I want to read you guys some tweets from Mego. She flatfoot said, "At this point, I'm getting annoyed. I stopped believing everything you read on the MF and internet. Imagine how I feel waking up seeing people lie and turn my trauma into a joke. The whole team figures out ways to create doubts with my story every week, and the media eats it up. Y'all can't tell when shit's fake news. Y'all still don't see an abuser picking with me. The first court date got pushed back because of the inauguration, but I can't wait until the MF and facts come out. You shot me and my story not going to change, and you going to jail. How did I get shot? Now I'm the world's biggest villain. All y'all P-ass niggas and you pick-me assholes gonna eat y'all MFing words. Are you living under a rock?" She told somebody who told her to stop bringing it up, essentially. You think I brought this up today? And if I want to keep talking about me getting shot, I can. The fuck? Y'all believe black women and protect black women online, but when I literally say I got shot, it's confusing. Trauma is real. I'm still traumatized from losing my mom, dad, and one of my grandmothers. And on top of that, being shot. I'm not open about anything on the internet usually because I like to keep my emotions private, but I'm reaching my limit. I'm going to stay positive. And all that came from a blog site. It was fake news posting that Tory Lanez had the case had been thrown out. That is 100% fake news. If some news like that broke, obviously TALIAFERRO will be covering it, and hopefully outlets that you trust like mine will be covering it as well. That is not true. Tory Lanez is still heading to trial for that in California. And when the updates come in, I will let y'all know. She's obviously, Megan is clearly upset that people have turned her getting shot into this big joke. A lot of blog sites play around about it. A lot of podcasts, they don't get enough blame. A lot of podcasts play around with Megan getting shot. And a lot of fans do as well. You want me to be honest with you? People hit me up all the time like, yo, you don't really believe Tory shot her. Megan just this, Megan just that. She's saying she got shot, y'all. I mean, I wasn't there. Now, apparently there is camera footage that shows clearer angles of something happening. So maybe that will come out in the case. We will see what happens in due time. Y'all pissing Megan off, man. She is not happy at the tone that is being presented around her getting shot, allegedly. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that one. So Lucci is asking the judge to set a sensible bond because he has 4 underage children who he financially supports. He also added that he provides a home and financial support to the mother in Fulton County. Earlier in the month, Lucci turned himself in on murder, gang, and firearm charges related to 2 shootings in Atlanta that happened minutes after each other. When more comes in with Lucci's story, again, he's currently incarcerated right now. He has not received any type of bond thus far. He's asking for one, but so far, not so good for Lucci. I will let you guys know more updates on his case in the future. Bobby Shmurda. Good news, finally, ladies and gentlemen. He will be eligible for release from prison next month. And we are towards the end of January, so soon enough, in February, Bobby Shmurda will be eligible for release. The New York State Department of Corrections told the New York Times. The Brooklyn rapper had been denied parole in September 2020, but a review by the New York State Department of Corrections restored his credit for good behavior. He will be eligible for conditional release as of February 23rd to serve the remainder of his sentence on parole. For those who don't remember, Roddy Rebel, Bobby's homeboy, was released from Collins Correctional Facility in December and will be under community supervision until December 2025. Speaking of Roddy Rebel, I saw that he released his first track called Reroute, and it is with the legendary Hot 97 DJ Funk Flex. If you checked out that Reroute record, let me know what you think about it. That is the first record that Roddy has put out or been a part of since he got his release from prison last month. Shout out to them GS9 boys. So on Drake's birthday last October, he made the announcement that he would be releasing his latest project, Certified Lover Boy, at some point in January. Fans went crazy. I was like, all right, this would be great if we got a Drake album right in the middle of winter. But I just didn't understand that. I didn't see it happening for real because we're in the middle of a panoramic. Simple as that. Like, this is a questionable time to put out an album. When you're an artist as big as Drake, you can't tour your music. I was like, does this dude have some type of virtual concert lined up in every city that he's going to do? I just don't see Drake doing an album right now when he's probably not going to be able to tour that music until 2022 at the earliest. And even that starting to look iffy if we can't get on the other side of this coronavirus. Well, we now know that you ain't getting that dang Certified Lover Boy in January. And honest to God truth, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't get that album until later 2021. He released this statement on his Instagram account the other day. He said, I was planning to release my album this month, but between surgery and rehab, my energy has been dedicated to recovery. I'm blessed to be back on my feet, feeling great and focused on the album, but Certified Lover Boy won't be dropping in January. I'm still looking forward to sharing it with you all in 2021. Yeah, apparently there was some leaks going around of the album. I don't believe that had anything to do with Drake not releasing it because, honest to God, I believe Drake puts out a lot of leaks himself, him and his team, just to kind of gauge how people vibing with records. I actually believe this comes down to Drake understanding the business and understanding that it's just not a good business decision to put out music right now. Can't tour, can't do nothing, can't do nothing. And I just think for somebody that makes the money that Drake makes per tour, we talking about over $100-some million, just bad business. Unless he plans on dropping another album before tour. Because, like, what if he drops this album, he lights the streets up for like the next 9 months, but still no tour till like fall of 2022? He would then have to get hot again. And I know this is Drake, so obviously he can do it, but that's just bad business. I'm sorry. I know Drake fans gonna be upset about that one. It's just bad business for the biggest rapper in the world to put out an album right now. I wonder, is that what's affecting artists like J. Cole and Kendrick? Like, Cole has announced that he's got multiple projects coming, and then he's gonna end his career, it looks like. And Kendrick has been nowhere to be found since Damn. I wonder what's holding them back. Is it maybe the same thing as Drake? Because these are also touring acts as well. When they release music, usually a tour comes behind it. I wonder, is that it? I would love a Kendrick album right now. Like, I really would love, with all these crazy times that we've been in, I feel like when I look back on it, with all the pain and suffering, I would love a body of work to go with it. And I feel like a Kendrick album to just kind of encapsulate this time period would be great. But I don't think we're going to get it, though. I don't know, man. Feels like we only got that Kendrick Busta Rhyme verse. That's it. Other than that, we ain't seen much of Kendrick over the last couple years at all. Y'all let me know, who are you guys looking forward to hearing music from the most? Maybe it's Lil Baby, Roddy. They both do in 2021. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment box below. And again, I thank you guys so much for rocking out with your boy. And this quick news break with yours truly, I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. Taliaferro. Oh yeah, shout out to everybody that won an Amazon gift card from your boy for following me on Twitter and tweeting me Ferro has episodes. I'm gonna give out some more before the end of this week. I appreciate your love. Just a small token of appreciation from your boy. I'm out.